I think the hardest thing for me is fear of the unknown. Like, it's the fear of the unknown in the sense that any day you take off or any wrong decision that you make could be the last decision in regards to whatever that current venture is. So for me, I day trade as well. I have a full-time 9 to 5 at ADP, but I have the ability day trading to make my paycheck in a couple hours. So it's like managing greed, managing aspirations, managing just money itself has been like the biggest task for me, because it's like you have to keep going to be able to maintain it. And I'm not necessarily based on consumers purchasing something or quote unquote selling myself. Like I'm not able to offer a good or service in exchange for goods per se. So for me, it's just been the fear of the unknown, like trying my best not to make my day-to-day decisions become fear-based on losing everything or just making the wrong decisions for real. Like for the most part, when I told my dad, like, you know, I picked up day trading, and you know, people around me, like they're really supportive of it, because my dad is an entrepreneur himself. He owns a landscaping company. He's one of the guys that have done, you know, 20 plus years in the Navy, high ranking as far as his rank goes. Like he's been somebody that's been on the receiving end and the giving end of orders. And one thing that he's always tried to push is like just being your own boss. And you don't ever really understand it until you get older and you start going through the same things. And for me, I've always questioned like the reality that is the 9 to 5 system that we have. And it's like, I understand that I have the potential and the means to break that 9 to 5 cycle, but it's the fear of the unknown, like fear of all that pressure weighing down on you as far as every decision you make impacting multiple people around you. Like that's been my biggest struggle to overcome.
To the fear of the unknown, I can relate to that as well, because when I was working a 9 to 5, I mean, it was kind of like one day I just like went into work and just decided, you know, like I'm tired of this, and I just committed myself, gave myself 90 days and completed what I needed to do prior to me leaving. And I just quit. But I can't say that I wasn't scared, because, you know, I was making decent money. And, you know, just to be clear, like Joe Parr really didn't make that much profit, probably like the first year and a half. So it was tough to like really stand firm on what I said I was gonna set out to do. And it was, you know, it was hard. Like we both had to, like, some days, you know, I'd be like, I don't know if we should just keep, you know, Bracey had to pick me up. Some days he'd be like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, I had to pick him up. Like it was literally a battle to stay consistent, to, you know, really see the light at the end of the tunnel.